Okay, hey, here I am back reporting on my wonderful adventure and afternoon with Truth Calkins day before yesterday. Continuing on the Ram It All deal. The ancient minerals, ultra pure magnesium, which you can order online. This you spray on your skin, just like this. And then you rub it in. Because magnesium is only, it's better absorbed transdermally through the skin. Okay, and so I got an interesting thing going on with my own skin. I also take my shirt off and rub it on my skin and here, and I do this, you know, with the Ram It All, because the magnesium, I mean, we all know that certain things make certain things happen, and the whole iron thing, according to Ramtha, and as well as some of the research that Truth has done, is we have too much iron in our body. We think we need iron, but the problem is we need the minerals that make the iron absorb, and we've got iron severely backed up in our body, which thusly iron is magnetic and it draws EMF. So I have an interesting thing going on with myself. I put this on my legs, my chest, my face, and I don't use very much of this. Apparently, Truth told me he uses a half a bottle of this at night right before he goes to sleep, and this gives you a great sleep. I've had this bottle since longevity now, so I just do like about 10 squirts on my body. Makes your skin all tingly, and in my case, this skin here that's been exposed to the sun. And I might as well address this right now. A lot of you probably look at me, oh, he's not so amazing for 46. But I have a massive, massive exposure to sun all my life. All my life. Like, literally, like I said, I was a surveyor, and I think till I was like probably 33, 34, somewhere in there. I stopped working for my dad when I was 33, so let me just safe to say to you that me and my brother, all our lives until we were 30, spring until first snow, we never had a shirt on. I used to sleep with no shirt on. We'd arrive to work with no shirt on, and so I've got massive exposure to the sun. And so this skin here that's been exposed, it does a weird thing with the magnesium. It sort of backs up on it. And Truth told me to take water and just keep rubbing it in. Like that. But the rest of my skin doesn't do that. So, and I just keep doing that, and then I bring it on with my face. Anyway, so that's the magnesium oil part of it. So, and that's the Ram It All. The other drink that Truth is doing, and he's pretty much liquidarian, save eating raw meat, chicken tartare. He has a drink called the Truth Bomb, which is, I'm going to have to learn that one more. I've had that drink about 6 or 7 times. It's a meal all by itself. It's loaded with Chinese herbs, high in Udo's, 369, the Renew Pro, 2 kinds of protein, Renew Pro protein and some kind of a sprouted, I'm not sure what the second one is, as well as a load of probiotics. At Erewhon, without the probiotics, it's a $25 drink. With the probiotics, it's a $30 drink. And it's amazing. It's all you need for the day. So anyways, my adventure with Truth. How amazing. Called Truth up, set up a consultation so I could learn his style of doing the Tibetan 5 rites. And hooked up, met him at Erewhon at 1 o'clock. My friend Nicole also met me there just because she lives in LA right around the corner from Erewhon. And, you know, hung out there. Truth arrived. Just this great camaraderie, and I'm really, really happy to be getting into that whole Erewhon tonic bar crowd, because it's a lot of people. I'm seeing a lot of the same faces there. I come there probably once a month, 1.5 times a month now, and people are recognizing me, and I love it. To me, that tonic bar right there, as you've seen, is just with all the awareness that goes on there, it has got to be turning into just this consciousness vortex that is absolutely amazing. You know, I think when Air One is gone from there, like hundreds of years from now, I think there's still probably going to be an energy vortex right there at that spot where the tonic bar is. Like Sedona or whatever. I mean, just think, I just imagine all the consciousness that's come out of there. And, so, and in saying that, Truth and I walked out of Air One and went over to the park across the street, so he could start teaching me the 5 rites as he does them, not from the book, The Fountain of Youth. A lot of adaptions on that. And I swear to God, 3, 4 people as we were walking just was like praising him for healing things, got rid of my cold in 2 minutes, all that kind of stuff. So anyways, so we went through the whole Tibetan 5 rites. Very hard for me to learn because I learned them from the 5 rites book, and there's a lot of adjustments that Truth has done that he's learned from other people that taught him things. And so I'm not going to talk about that one. My thing I want to talk about is, you know, we had an hour-and-a-half session, and he was going to start teaching me his magnetic qigong, and didn't have time because he had a colonic scheduled between 3 and 4, and went back to Air One, and he said, hang out and we'll get back together and I'll teach you the magnetic qigong in what he calls the magic hour, which is when the sun's going down and it's still slightly light, and apparently he says that's when he works, that's when he always takes his break and goes over and does 5 rites, and then does the Ramtha CNE. And so anyways, I hung out there, and Truth arrived back sometime after 4 o'clock after getting his colonic, and we kind of hung out there for a little while, and then he asked me if I was hungry, and I was like, yeah, sure. And the last time I was there, he talked about that the only thing solid he really ate was chicken tartare. So here comes the part where, you know, a lot of vegans come on my thing, and when I started talking about eating eggs and stuff, and I got a big uproar with people about, you know, the whole vegan thing. And I've been vegan all my life for the most part. I became vegan at vegetarian at 13 and drifting into veganism, and was fully vegan pretty much by the time I was 17, 18, 19, somewhere in there, just kind of drifting around. You know how we do it. It was just what I wanted to do. And anyways, to all you vegan Nazis, all you raw food vegans, my blogs are really not, I've been doing the vegan raw food thing for a long time. I'm really looking for the next step. I may go back to doing vegan. Anyways, if you look up in the top here, where I'm pointing, it says Beyond Raw Food. So I don't care. I'm at 46, and I'm trying to find out what other things there are to do in the dogma. And so, of course, you know where I'm leading with this. Truth and I got in his car and headed on down to Whole Foods, and he's going to prepare some chicken tartare for us. And I haven't eaten meat in 30 years. 33 years, actually. Anyways, so, and I'm all over wanting to try all this, and I'm especially wanting to try it because I feel like there's so much dogma in the veganism, and in the, you know, as Dr. David Judd says, vegan is a code word for starchaholic. So so I went on down. We went to Whole Foods and driving down there and talking about stuff and what have you. And most people have music CDs in their car. Truth has 10s and 12s, 13, 14 CDs by Ramtha, and you know, we sat in the car listening to Ramtha for a while. It was like, I don't know, it was like me pointing out to friends that music. Anyways, I'm going to sign off in this bit here, and I'll move on to the next one.